everybody. Just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome if you're coming late. Today I want to talk a little bit about what can I do to be the best version of me today. Every day you can do or be a certain energy to be the best version of you. Now, is there anything more that we can do than be the best version of ourselves? Like, all I can do is be the best version of me today. So, what if that becomes a practice for you to. Now, that's the topic that I want to talk about, and I want to give some tools. So, stick around if you want to hear a few tools on how to maybe implement like a routine to be the best version of you today. And welcome to my live. I'm going to just keep talking. Maybe I should sing a bit while people come on. I wonder what I should sing about. It's like, what can I do today to be the best version of me? 'Cause all I can really do is that. What chords should I play with? I don't know. I'm freestyling, so I haven't planned any specific song. What can I be today? Be the best version of me. What can I be today to be the best version of me? Oh, what can I do today to be the best version of me? And that's the topic of today, so let's start. I think the first tool that I have to share about how to be the best version of you every day. You've got to maybe have a little bit of a plan so that when you don't know what to do or be, that you've got some tools to fall back onto. And the first thing that you can do is to enrich yourself every day. It's important for you to enrich yourself every day. So by enriching yourself, I mean you will take each day maybe 30 minutes and do something that will enrich you. Now, this can be maybe like making music, or going to the forest, or sing, or dance, or do yoga, or put on a podcast, or learn something new. Maybe just sleep or do something that enriches you. So it could be anything from learning a new skill, a tool, or listening, getting some new information, but it's for you. It's so that you keep yourself proactive, so that you keep your creative energy alive. You want to keep your creative energy alive. You want to light up your own fire. Okay, so the topic of this live today is all I can do is be the best version of me today. And so how do you be the best version of yourself? What kind of habits or actions do you take to be the best version of yourself? There's so many you can do, but I'm just going to share a few. So every day enrich yourself, okay, for 30 minutes. It's some people don't do it. You just don't do anything to enrich yourself. You just go to work, you do your job, maybe you have kids, or you have other things that you need to take care of, that's quite important. And you put yourself last and you never do anything to enrich yourself. Now, it's important to know what enriches you as well. So sometimes it's good to make a list, like, what is it that really lights my fire up when I do it? What do I love doing? Is it when I go to the forest, when I dance, when I listen to music, when I oh gosh, there's so many things that people love doing, you know? And maybe you have forgotten what you love doing because you've buried it and you haven't taken care of yourself in that way for a long time. So it's a very, very good thing to enrich yourself every day. 30 minutes. If you can take 30 minutes, I know that's a lot of time in today's time to enrich yourself, to do something just for you, nobody else. It's for you, it's nobody else's. It literally is a selfish thing. It's for you. Amazing. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, ça va? Je suis Lila. Oh no, but je m'appelle Lila. Sorry, my French is rusty. Comment allez-vous? I love speaking a little bit of French. I'm not really good at it, but I know how to say hello and goodbye. Au revoir. So, okay, the first thing is to enrich yourself, okay? And if you want to write down in the comments, you know, what are the things that enriches you, then please do so. I'd love to hear, so that maybe we can inspire each other, you know, and see, oh, I also like doing that. For instance, to enrich myself, I have music. And I resist making music oftentimes. So it's something that I really have to sometimes make myself do. And then when I do, I feel fulfilled. Okay, I fulfill my well. I always say, I'm going to fill my well. I'm going to take this whole day just for myself. I'm going to sleep the whole day or rest, or I'm not doing any work today. I'm not even responding to messages. I'm putting my phone only there if I want to use it, for nobody else. No messages, just for me. So taking a day for yourself once a week is another thing that you can do to be the best version of you. Now, when we talk about doing and being, it's like people like to talk about doing. Okay, so doing is a good action to take, but if you're not being, it's first comes being. Okay, in this reality, we've kind of flipped it around where you do, and then you maybe think about being, and you even think about being, you're not just being. So it's important to access your own being and go into the energy of being instead of doing. So I know that now I'm doing a live, but in this life I have to be I have to be a certain energy to deliver to you. Like, otherwise there will just be no magic. There'll be no joy. There'll be no laughter or fun, because when I'm being myself on the live, my true self, for not for you, but just to be, because that's what I am. I'm being me. It's more pleasant for people watching than when I'm just doing this live. Okay, hi Tommaso. Ciao. Ciao, I would say in Italian. I'm talking today about how to be the best version of yourself and how to practice, how to put that into practice. Because in the end, that is all that we can do. We can only be the best version of ourselves every day. And the best version of ourselves is what we be. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on being more than doing, because doing is an action that you take, it's almost like an after effect after being. Because if you are trying to enrich your life, even the first tool is to do something every day to enrich yourself for 30 minutes. And say, for instance, you are doing music, you're doing it, you're not being in present time, you're not being present with the energy of your being, and then it's almost like you're just doing it like a little autopilot. Okay, and we want to get out of the fucking autopilot, don't we? We're literally like so stuck in the autopilot. We want to get out of the autopilot, and we want to stop doing. We want to be. So, yeah, let yourself be. Let yourself be all that you be. Do a little less. Let yourself be the being that you be. So I like to sometimes ask people not, how are you doing? I like to ask people, how are you being today? Like, how's your being doing? It's almost like we're not acknowledging the being that we are. We're always just doing, I do this, I do that, I need to do this, I should do this, I must do this, I must do this and that, and do. Always fucking doing, okay? Action is fabulous. I do say to live the best version of who you are. You know, one of the tools that I'm sharing now is to do something each day that enriches yourself, but to include being in that. It's an extra energy. So I'm having my coffee. It's a little cold now. Shit. Okay. So that's the first step, is to become present. So how to be the best version of you. It's literally in the thing. It says it in the phrase, how to be the best version of you. Not to how to do it. It's how to be it. It's to enrich yourself. Well, this is just one tool, but there's obviously millions of other tools out there. But I'm just sharing what I got inspired to share. So enrich yourself every day. Enrich. So even the words have more meaning than we know. So be careful the words that you use, because words has a frequency to it, right? Hi, WD Tech Bar. I don't remember seeing you around in my life. Welcome for being with me. So I am sharing about being, and I'm doing the best to be present here and be instead of doing, because I noticed while I'm talking about it, even I do more than be. So when you wake up in the morning, I guess it would be wonderful as you wake up and you do your morning ritual, whatever that is to remind yourself first thing, how can I be today? You know, what can I be today to have more joy, to have more fun? Because in this reality, it's very pain and challenge and suffering orientated. So it's finding solutions every day, to autopilot through, to push through, to survive. Even the word surviving it's so popular to do all those things and take part in it instead of being joy. How much do we not just be joy? How much do we separate from that beingness of being joy? Okay. Okay, so that's the part about enriching yourself. Now you're going to make yourself rich by being every day for 30 minutes while you're making music or sitting under a tree or engaging in an activity that is for you. Okay, it's making your soul richer. So it's not just going to be for your body. It can be for your body. It can be something like maybe you go for a massage or something physical, like you do some sports or swim or hike, or you go to do something for your mind to relax it or clear it or to get it to not talk, talk so much, to be more mindful, or it's something for your soul. And a lot of times we don't do something for our soul, we do it mostly to survive. So the frequency of survival is it pulls a lot of people in. So what can I be today to be the best version of me? What can I be today to be the energy of joy, of fun? Okay, so the second tool that I want to share is to celebrate. Okay, so celebration is actually a wonderful way of being in this reality, like to celebrate things. Hi, Thanos. Sounds like you have a Greek name. Am I correct? So the second thing is to celebrate. Now, again, whenever we hear these tools, because there's so many people talking everywhere online, how to do this, these tools, use these tools for achieving that or this or the other. But oftentimes the element of being is not in it. So to tell somebody to go into nature, go walk in the forest, okay, that's a good thing to tell them. But what's lacking with most people is they go and hike in the forest and they just think, or they go with somebody else and they talk, and really just be in communion with the forest. Being in communion with the forest. Being. Not just being in the forest or walking in the forest or taking from the forest, because oftentimes we go into the forest and we just take. We take. It's so beautiful to be here. Wow! Give to me. Give me energy. Make me feel better. Let me just use you to get fit. It's that concept of including the beingness whenever you do anything. And so celebrating starts with celebrating yourself. Okay, everything always starts with yourself. Okay, and then to celebrate one person every day. If you want to practice this for a few days, and you'll feel it will start uplifting your energy, because celebrating somebody, it could be celebrating your cat, your mom, your dad, your lover, your sister, your friend, you, just somebody, and then actually to let them know, okay, which falls into the next thing, which is gratitude. Hi, Ben. How are you doing? So first you're gonna go First tool is to enrich yourself. Make your soul richer. Make your soul so rich and enrich it every day. And then the second thing is to celebrate you. Find small things to celebrate every day with either yourself or one other person. Celebrate. Celebrate. So just celebrating you. You know, if you can think of one thing about you that you can celebrate today, then write it in the comments so that we can share it with each other and we can feed off each other's energy. We can inspire each other because as soon as one person gets excited and passionate, no, I don't want to use the word passionate, enthusiastic about something, it's contagious. It can be contagious, and we can inspire each other to be celebrative, to be celebration. Again, add the word celebration. Thank you so much for even being grateful. That is the next tool, gratitude. So for showing your gratitude to me, you've done that. Tool number 3, I'm going to talk about it now. Maybe later come and listen to the rest of the live. I'm going to leave it on. So let's think of, you've got your finals in a week. Oh, wow. Good luck with that. I'm sending you lots of clarity energy. So in this case, you have to ask your energy to turn up clarity, so that you have clarity within your energy. That's the energy that's required for you to do well in your exams. So turn it up your clarity, and turn up your potency. Potency. Okay, so being celebrative. So what can you celebrate today? What can I celebrate today? I want to celebrate my clients, because I had a client earlier, and when I give my sessions, today was a very beautiful. I had a guy who came here and his energy was just so gorgeous. What I noticed about him is that he has such a kindness to him. And when I was laying my hands on his head and working on the points on his head, specific energy points, I receive whatever he has to contribute to the session for himself and for me. And so I receive this energy of calm and space just by working with him. So I want to celebrate having clients like that, because that's a gift. To have space and to be spacious is a gift. Not everybody, a lot of people are very contracted, and being around them contracts your energy, and it's hard to be around them. But there are few people in this world that has space. Okay, so to be space, so I'm celebrating being space, my clients who came, and kindness that he gave me. So celebrating, and then number 3 is gratitude. Okay, we're going to say being grateful. Now, we often hear this, it's nothing new. I guess you can't fake gratitude either, right? And again, it's that element of, are you being grateful, or are you just doing it or saying, oh, thank you, because it's a to-do list, or it's somebody told you to be grateful, ask you, what are you grateful for today? And you're like, oh, I'm grateful for the trees. There's an energy when you're in communion with being, your being. And gratitude is one of the elements of intimacy. Okay. And so if you're intimate with yourself, if you can be, then gratitude is one of the elements that you have, that you are actually being in this world. So it's not something that you do, it's again, you be grateful. I'm being very grateful for you right now who's listening, because I don't need to say why. That's another thing. We don't actually have to always over explain ourselves, like, I'm grateful because, okay? I'm being grateful for you being present with me and allowing me to pull your energy into my reality, and to allow me to speak to you and to hear me. Okay, I'm grateful that you hear me. So there's another level of gratitude when you can feel the different frequencies and the different energies. When you are an aware person and present, you don't just have this one linear line. You are a spherical being, and you have so many levels, layers, and dimensions to your being, that you start tuning into all of these different layers of being. So even gratitude can be a different experience when somebody are grateful with the being included, instead of just saying thank you. Have you ever heard somebody say thank you to your birthday gift, but they really didn't actually. It's not really. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or it's that energy where someone says thank you, but there's nothing in it. Like, you don't. The essence of the gratitude is empty. It's shallow. So being grateful, what can you be grateful for today? If you allow it to be something more than what you have ever thought of before, like being grateful for being with you today is, I'm grateful that you are here with me present. I'm grateful that you are hearing my words and that you're allowing me into your universe. I'm grateful that I have this device to communicate to you, because otherwise I won't reach you specifically, you today. And so I have gratitude for technology. And instead of hating on it, because a lot of people hate on having phones because it's addiction and it's scrolling, and I gotta, like, why not for a moment just be grateful? Okay, so if you could share what you're grateful for. Oh, I missed some messages. I'm so sorry, I didn't see it. Let's go back to Masa said he's grateful for the celebration of our meeting. Yeah, we had a beautiful exchange a few times in the lives. What model is this guitar? This is a chord guitar. I'm a connecting thread with all the energies of nature. You make us merge with them. Oh, that's very detailed gratitude. I'm a very deep person, and I appreciate it when somebody can speak to me in a language where they include more energy and more details than to just it's almost like that energy of, if I can use the example of people on Tinder, and it's just hey, or a man that just sends you a message, hey, and then write how you, or just even HU, or it's just so it's so empty. There's no presence to it. So I guess I can also be grateful for that which I don't like, because I know what I like and what I don't like now. I know what kind of communication entices me or draws me in, and I know what kind of communication or words or presence actually repulses me. Like, I get repulsed by people who are not present. And for instance, it's kind of a thing lately, that because everybody's so addicted to their phones, that I once had a love experience with a man, and we were just like, we just intimate together. It's just we're not even out of it. And he turned around with his back to me right after he had an orgasm. So he turns around, he picks up his phone and he starts scrolling. I was shocked in the first place, like, excuse me? No and no. So it really is about being the energy of your best version, okay? So that's the third thing, is gratitude. And then the fourth thing that I want to add today is choice. To be the energy of choice. So what can you be today to be the energy of choice? Choice is just choice. And choice is actually, choosing is one of the most empowering tools that we have in this reality, because every 10 seconds you can choose. You can choose. It's just choice. You can choose every second, every 10 seconds. Right? So ask yourself, what choice do you have today that you didn't have before? If you find yourself in a situation over and over and over, like a loop, what choice do you have today that you haven't had before? Like, do you don't even have to answer it right away, because sometimes the mind will have its own little stories and it will be stuck on a solution, finding a solution again. And the mind can't actually find solutions for everything. In fact, the mind gets you stuck more than anything else. So what you want to do is you want to trick the mind, you want to get beyond the mind, beyond this reality. So what choice do you have today that you didn't have before? What choice do you have today that you didn't have before? Choose. Choose, choose, choose. If you only had 10 seconds left to live, what would you choose? Share with me in the comments if you want. If you only had 10 seconds left to live, what would you choose? And then after that 10 seconds, ask yourself, what will I choose now? What will I choose now? Every 10 seconds. And you'll see eventually that everything is choice. How do you go beyond your mind? There are many techniques that people are teaching and sharing and using. One of them is to choose and ask questions. Like, what other choice do you have today that you didn't have before? What else is possible for you beyond your wildest imagination? What can I be to find peace in me? What could I be to find peace in me? Show me your world without hate. What can I choose today that I've never chosen before? Take me on the wings of my wildest dreams, where I can be anything, anything, anything. Take me on the wings of my wildest dreams, where I can be anything. Can you start feeling your mind melting a bit? Am I imagining it? Because I feel like dismantling some minds, we want to melt you a bit so that you have more of a yummy feeling to you, or yummy being, because we're so entwined with, and we bought so much into this reality that we forget the being that we are is much more free and flowy and joyful. And we get so much intertwined with this reality. So what can you choose today that will change everything as if by magic? And what can you be today to celebrate, to be grateful? So take me on the wings of my wildest dreams, where I can be anything. Did you forget the magic of who you be? Did you forget the magic? Did you forget the magic? Can you feel the beingness that I'm being right now, the energy that I'm being of magic and imagination? It's like a childlike energy. Can you just receive it from me? Just choose. Okay, so that's tool number 4. Choose. So sometimes when we choose and we really don't, we get stuck in a pattern and in a loop. Okay, now some loops and patterns are very ingrained. They take a lot of energy to get rid of. They maybe come from past lives. They come from they have all kinds of entanglements and all kinds of vows with them, and so they're not so easy to just melt or get rid of. But let's try something. Maybe you have something in your life that's looping. It's not going away. I definitely have had a gigantic loop pattern running the last few months, and so we want to maybe take something small. But even just to become aware that it's a loop is already a step forward. it's being more present with it. So let's say you're stuck in the past somewhere, because when you're looping, you're in the past. You're not now in the present time, okay? So when you're looping over and over the same trauma, the same experience with your girlfriend, the same experience with a dad at work, anything really. It can even be car accidents that repeats. So you're experiencing this thing that you can't let go of, and you keep experiencing it. Even if people change, it's the same bloody thing. Okay, it just keeps it keeps on keeping. That's the kind of keep on keeping that you don't want, is the keep going of the loop. So let us do something about that. We are both tuned into this immense universe, yes. And even beyond this universe, Tommaso, we are infinite beings. We are infinite beings, and would an infinite being ever get stuck in a loop? And so we have many universes that we have access to, if we can be our true being, if we can be the infinite being. Otherwise, we don't have access to that. And then we don't have access to all the magic and everything beyond this reality. We only have this reality, you know, and this reality has got strong agreements, it's got AI programs, it's got it's got all kinds of patterns running it, programming, and if you want to be empowered, it's going to come and it's going to make sure it limits you again. So to get beyond this reality, we really have to we really have to become in communion with our being and with all the energies. And again, also to not judge, because as soon as we judge, we can't be an allowance. And as soon as we can't be an allowance, we can't be in communion with everything. And we are actually not separate. We are actually all, there's oneness in energy. But again, it's the reality of separation. So oftentimes we will feel the separation, and it will so fucking destroy us if we allow it. Okay. So coming back to how to use a tool to use when you're stuck in the past is to pull your energy out of the past. Okay. So you pulling your energy back from the past to the now and to the future. Okay. So you pull your energy back to you from the past. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes. And this, yeah, how do you know when you're in the past? Is when you get triggered. Okay. So when you get triggered, when you get reactive, it means that you're in the past. You're stuck in the past somewhere. So you pull your energy towards the present time, or even into the future. So you can start creating a different future. And you ask yourself a question. Okay, so think of some place where you triggered. Right now, you can try it. Think of a place where you triggered, and pull that energy from the past into the now. You don't have to know how to do it. I'm telling you to do it, and you're doing it. You're infinite being, you know how to do this. Pull your energy to the present. Okay, and then say the question, ask yourself the question, what is this for me today? So the energy of the trigger from the past comes to the now, and we say, what is this for me today? Who am I now? Who am I now? Now, who am I now? Now, who am I being? Who am I now? What choice do I have that I have never had before? Because in the now, there's a different choice from what you had back then, okay? So what choice do you have now that you've never had before? Because now you're in a new, this is new. So think of that trigger, okay? Pull the energy into the now. It may take a moment, it may not work completely. It's a tool you may have to use a few times. And then maybe 2 or 3 days later, you will get an insight like, wow, I am now this, or you get an answer, or you will get an answer to that question, and it will just come to you. So you don't have to think about it now. We don't want to think at the moment for an answer. Okay. Oh, sneeze. Excuse me. I think that's an energy is releasing. So what possibilities is available for me today? So like, what possibilities do I have today that creates my reality in a whole new way? Okay, what possibilities do you have today? If you don't get stuck in the trigger of the past, what can you choose right away, right? Can you choose right away to change this? And that's how I'd say to be my greatest self every day. One of the biggest things for me is to be in a question, because the question triggers tricks the AI system. Because you're going on this loop, this Mobius strip loop, this pattern, okay? And then you go like, but what else is possible that I've never imagined? And then the program goes, huh? What do you mean, what else is possible? It's almost like going to the government. I don't know, in South Africa, if we go to the government organization, say I have to renew my car license or something, and we go, and the people are very programmed to just do specific things. And if you ask them any questions that's not in that, they don't even know how to deal with it. It's just yes or no, black and white. And these programs, these loops are like that. So you trick them. Send me your energy. You're trying to connect to me. Yeah. So that's the last thing the tool that I have. So it basically comes down to all I can do is be the best version of me today. All I can be to be the best version of me today, and some tools how to get yourself to do it. Hello. So the first one is to enrich yourself by being what you're doing, what you love, celebrating yourself or someone else, being grateful, be in grateful. So you are in the gratitude, be in the gratitude. Don't just do gratitude. And being choice, and to pull your energy from the past. So ask questions to do that. Feels amazing. Let's melt the energy that's looping. Let's melt energy. So allow yourself to drop your barriers, just to melt all that is keeping you from being you and being present. Melt, 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 melt away your troubles today. All you can do is be the best version of you. Melt, melt away your problems today. Be the best version of you. Melt and receive. Break the walls down. Let us be like a river. Melt, melt, melt your problems away. Let that tension go. Move slow. Melt, melt, melt your problems. Be grateful. Celebrate. It's only a choice. Melt, melt. Let it go. Let it go. Melt the walls surrounding you. Let the past go. All your troubles, let it flow. Yeah, we're doing it right now. We're melting. It's happening as it is. This has never happened before. This is now. So let it melt and receive. Receive. Receive the energy. Allow, allow, allow light to be. Allow, allow a light to be of you. Be, 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 be instead of do. Instead of do, melt. Melt all the triggers, oh, the blame, the shame, the games, the anger, the hate, the same old game. Let's melt this reality, go beyond imagination of a whole new day, a whole new world. Let's melt, melt, melt this. Let it go. Come slow, but faster than you can. We don't need to live in the past, the last. So celebrate your heart, celebrate your soul, celebrate, enrich, enrich, enrich. Yes, it's my melody melt you, like my voice is melting. So even more, you can really become a puddle of yummy joy. Let the kindness in, the sweetness, the gentleness, the care. Let the kindness in through the cracks. Melt, melt. Yeah, wow, that's amazing. Oh, I feel it. I feel the energies melting. Melt your mind. Melt your mind. Just be. And that is how you be the greatest version of you. And that is my lesson for today, children. It's my spiritual lesson for the day. And see if you melt it and you allow your joyfulness to be, and you access your kindness and gratitude and grace even, and choice, you are going to see that your whole universe can shift, because your viewpoint is not anymore from the past. Okay, so what we did now in this session is we took a trigger from the past and we came to the present, and then we melted it and we ask, what can we now be? You know, who are you now? Because now we have no longer that viewpoint, that trigger, if you're willing to let it go. Otherwise, you'll choose to keep it, but that's your choice. Choose. Choose or lose. Choose or lose. Fire in my soul, fire in my heart, joy, I feel joy. And there's a fire. I'm just trying to find a note. There's a song that wants to come through. There's a fire, 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 fire in my soul. that lights the way. Fire, 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 firefly. Oh, sparks, fireflies. There's a light in my soul. Oh, in the darkness, fireflies, fireflies, lighting up the sky. And moon, fire, firefly, lighting up my soul. Oh, 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 I'm gonna cry, 'cause I feel the light. Oh, fire, fire, firefly. Let me guide you. Let me show you the way. Back home, where is home? You're not alone. Firefly, let's go with the tide. 'Cause time's always changing, but you being you change the world. Let me show you the way. On the wings of the birds, with the wings of fire we go. Fire angels everywhere, like a phoenix in the night. We ride, phoenix, we rise from the ashes. We rise, fire, 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 flames, burning away all the pain, burning away all the pain. Hey, 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 firefly, firefly, show us the way. Ooh, Ooh, in the night, somewhere in the sky, find your voice. You find your voice somewhere in the night, where it's been hidden, where you've been hiding. But firefly, ooh, firefly, high, 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 in the starry sky, in the night, in the sky, in the starry night. Goodbye to all the old and high to the new. We'll leave it behind like a phoenix. We rise in the night. Ooh, hey, let's fly. And the fire angels bring the fire wings, repair each feather on your skin, so you can fly and soar. So from the darkness, the fireflies, they lead you, and the fire angels burn and purify all the old pain. And then the fire angels come and they repair your wings, and soon you'll be soaring anew, a brand new. Ooh, rise like a phoenix in the night to the starry sky with your new wings. Now you can fly, so fuck it, let us fly. Oh. Ecstasy, that's what you and me, we be when we be just who we be. Ecstasy of who we be, who we be, who we be. Ooh. And then we come home, and we come home, home to who we are. Come home, I'm calling you home to the earth, to the soil, to the land. Take off your shoes and let's feel the mud and the feel the earth below our feet. Let us be in communion with the soul. Come home, home to the land. Birthing a new you. Come home to the land, your land. 'Cause you're here for a reason, not for just a season. You have a purpose, you have a mission, you have a soul, you have forgotten, but it's time to come home, love. Come home to the land. Take your shoes off, feel the sand, glow with the fireflies. Hey, 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 and walk, start. Take that first step. Walk, take another step. Let's walk on this new path that we're now creating. So what else is possible now? Beyond this reality now. What can you be today to be the best version of you? What can you be today now that you got your feet on the land? What do you want to be? What do you want to create? It's a clean slate. A miracle, a miracle, a miracle. That's why you are love. That's why you are a miracle. To follow the fireflies. Firefly, firefly, the journey of the firefly, fire, fire, fire. Light up your soul. Wow, what a gift. Thank you to the firefly and the phoenix and the fire angels for that song. Oof, that was deep. And I feel like that's the end of this live. I want to go feed my body. But, whoa, magic. I'm telling you, magic, magic, magic. Oh, I'm still integrating that. So don't be surprised after this whole life, this journey, this teaching, and this song, this transformative song that the journey that we just went on. If you listen to this later, the magic of it can transform you. And I want you to notice if something's shifted or changed for you, and come and tell me in the comments later on. And subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. And if you want to say thank you to me and buy me some super stickers, or look at the links in my banner, my bio, you can support me. Buy me a virtual coffee or join my Patreon, because I'm gifting all of this from my heart and I'm not charging for it. So if you want to support me, oh, I'm feeling now so emotional. Oh my word. Oh, just hold on. Sure. There was an opening of an energetic reality that I'm just seeing a guide, an angel with me now, and she's so grateful. It's like the angel is thanking me. Whew. That's powerful. Thank you. I receive it. Sometimes in this reality, we don't get any gratitude for the spiritual work we do. And it feels really amazing when a spiritual being takes a moment to thank you. So the words that I receive, and it's also for everybody who's listening, is thank you for the being that you be, the way you show up in life. Thank you for showing up. And despite all challenges, still showing up and sharing and giving and being caring. So it's so strange. I literally have this beautiful angel standing next to me, so white in color, or being. I'm not sure if it's an angel, but it's a light being, okay? And she's pouring like gratitude over me, like love. So it doesn't really matter if anybody supports me financially, because the rewards I'm getting is I get to exchange with energetic beings. And in the end, we are energy, and everything is energy. And so and it will come in another way, because it's just how it works in this universe. There is the spirit of generosity. So the spirit of generosity is another tool that I can add to today's thing. But it's going to become too long. It's already 20 minutes past an hour. Wow, that's so magical. Oh, I have such a magical life. I am so grateful for my world. My universe is just so magically opening, and path is just opening the doors. It's beyond 3D reality magical. Anyway, I'm going to leave you and love you, and I hope to hear from you in the comments later if you enjoyed my my sharing, my caring, my being. Love you. Bye.